If the governor's saying that's not good enough anymore, then I don't know what's good enough anymore and what can we rely on.
Just a day after Finance and Taxation Committee Chair Senator Ben Pangilinan called out the administration for giving erroneous figures on the government's revenues, Adelup fires back. Governor's Communication Director Troy Torres.
We're sorry for the error in the reporting, and hopefully we can move forward from here. Hopefully if that's what he's looking for, perhaps we can move past a petty press release and go on with handling the business of the people of Guam and getting them their tax refunds.
And the administration hopes to make that happen by asking lawmakers to approve its $36.2 million supplemental authorization request. Faced with a $22 million shortfall for the current fiscal year, not including unfunded liabilities like the $11 million needed for the remainder of GovGuam employees and retirees' health and dental insurance and the mental health permanent injunction, Torres says it's crucial that lawmakers review the latest figures and approve their request.
If the supplemental budget doesn't pass, by some time in the fourth quarter of the fiscal year, services won't be able to be provided. So that's another error that we need to fix.
The administration's submission to lawmakers today details the shortfalls that will occur in various agencies and government-wide for the current fiscal year. That include $4 million for the Guam Fire Department, $1.7 million for mental health operations, $2 million for DOC and GPD overtime, $1.3 million for the Department of Education, another $1.3 million to cover utilities, $1 million to pay COLA interest, along with various shortages for the Governor's Office, Public Works, Public Health, BBMR, DSID, and Rev and Tax, just to name a few. Now, the administration has identified various funding sources that it believes will cover the supplemental authorization request. It includes $1 million that was over-deposited into the Tourist Attraction Fund, a $4.3 million reimbursement from the Solid Waste Operations Fund, $1 million from the census, $7.6 million that remains from the Hay appropriation, $4.6 million in federal reimbursements, and another $2.1 million they contend will be collected from the Autonomous Agency Collection Fund from the Port Authority and GPA. Not to mention the $15 million Adelup says was overpaid to the retirement fund that would offset health insurance premiums for retirees and square away the hospital's $7.2 million debt to the fund.
We don't need to dwell on these errors anymore because we've identified what the problems are and we want to move forward with solutions, and that's what the people expect.
Whether lawmakers will buy the new numbers in the administration's plan remains to be seen, as some lawmakers like Senator Pangilinan remain skeptical of the true financial picture of the Government of Guam.
I doubt that the numbers are going to be what they're saying again when the final audit is done and when the reconciliation of the make work pay credit and the proper accounting and booking of those in the revenue and the liability categories are going to even support anything that they're saying.
To view the supplemental authorization request, log on to our website. Reporting for Guam's News Network, I'm Mindy Egan.